Packed away in all of these little corners of Sharjah are lots and lots of flavors just waiting to be discovered. They're just simple little spots that dish out humble but soulful flavors. Spicy as heck. There are Sharjah institutions that Sharjah locals will swear by, and I just haven't checked them off my list yet. So today is going to be one of those days in my long overdue Sharjah food journey.
This first stop I almost didn't include, but then a Sharjah friend recommended it so highly, I felt it would be a crime to exclude it. Mukhtar Bakery has been around since 1981. It's a Sharjah institution and they're known for their Arabic bread and baked goodies. One of the branches sits conveniently on the highway as you're driving from Dubai to Sharjah, so I pulled up to grab some manakish, which is flatbread that's popular across the Levant.
So here's a tip. I asked for my manakish extra thin. I think the word is mashrua, and that means you get a really nice crust and you just fold it over. This is how I like to have mine, where I take 2 slices, I fold it over. It's actually not super spicy at all. You have nice juicy tomatoes, you have your cheese. I think it might be akawi. I'm not entirely sure what cheese it is. I can see little bits of maybe pepper. A really solid manakish. What I love is that they've spread the toppings all the way to the edge, super generous. And it's just the right amount of heat. I forgot to tell you which one I'm eating. This is harhoura, the spicy one with cheese. But it's really not that deadly spicy. It's like barely there. So this might look like a lahambia jeen. It's very closely related. What I actually got was the sfeeha, and the crust is even thinner, which I like. The meat already is spiced and it has tons of flavor because it has bits of tomato threaded through. There already has parsley. I can see peppers in there. Very flavorful. Now, if you come here and you ask for a sfeeha, you will actually see that they're much narrower and tinier than what I'm having right now. Like, he made me a special sort of hybrid between a sfeeha and a manakeesh. So he kind of combined the two because I wanted my dough to be extra thin. I wanted it to be a little bit floppy like a sfeeha, and that's what he made for me. So if you come back and you want exactly the same thing, just point to the video. This came recommended to me. The harhoura came recommended to me. I know people also absolutely love the cheese one. Just plain cheese. They add lots and lots of cheese, so it's literally dripping. So if that's your kind of thing, then maybe you get the cheese one too. I like it with the chili. Yeah. Definitely needs a little dash of chili.
This is the cheese.
Okay, jibne.
Jibna.
The manager here is so generous, and he was hell-bent on making sure that I literally didn't eat at any other place, not just for the rest of the day, but for the entire month. So he pretty much brought out everything that they sell here at Al Mukhtar. I think Mukhtar is a really good pit stop as you're driving over from Dubai into Sharjah. It's just very, very chill vibe, very casual, old school in terms of the kind of manushi they make, as well as the prices that they charge. It's a really simple place, and they're open almost 24 hours, 22 to be exact. They're not open between 4 in the morning and 6 in the morning. So if you're doing your road trip at that point, they're probably going to be closed.
I'm jumping back in the car and heading over to one of Sharjah's oldest and most popular falafel joints. If you've eaten your way through Sharjah, drop me a comment with the name of this falafel spot that I'm going to hit up. Let's see if you can guess the name. And while you're at it, I'd really love for you to do all the things. Like, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell. It really encourages me to share more videos.
I've driven up to Majaz, which is one of my favorite parts of Sharjah. It's so family friendly. You've got parks here. It's perfect for the kids. And it has the highest density of the most traditional flavors that people crave when they're in the Middle East.
So the place I'm going to have falafel at is Falafel Freya. It's one of several little spots strung along Jamal Abdel Nasser Street that old-timers either love or they've defected to competitor spots down the road. It's a tiny shop, does a brisk lunch business, and they've got both your traditional wraps and new age sliders. And what I love about these places, and what I haven't seen much of in Dubai, is this whole herbs on table situation. You could build your own sandwich, like you just pluck what you want, you layer it in yourself with the falafel. But I caved into the easy option and ordered something else.
This monster sandwich is called Falafel Mushakkal. Now, Mushakkal just means mixed up. And the first time I had it was on this road, a different falafel spot in Sharjah. But this is the road that's really known for these tiny little falafel places that put out these massive sandwiches. And it's got everything from your smashed falafels to the tomatoes, the parsley, the fries, the pickled veggies. The best part is the deep fried eggplant and cauliflower. And after having this, over a decade ago, I realized I can never have my monster falafel sandwich without eggplant and cauliflower again. And then of course there's heaps of tahini in there. There's so much going on in the sandwich. You have to get a couple of bites in, like you have to get to the center, which is the juiciest part, to really figure out what's going on. You can never go too heavy with the tahini on this one. More is more. I don't know what this is. If it's ketchup, I don't want it on my sandwich, but if it's hot sauce, I do. Ah, it's ketchup. It's ketchup, yeah. I feel like they need spicy sauce. I don't want no ketchup in my sandwich. I asked him for shatta, which is the spicy chili paste, and he brought out the lethal stuff. Just by the looks of it, this doesn't seem like the kind of sauce you just splash all over your sandwich. You gotta go like really cautious. It seems like it's gonna be fatal. Oh yeah. It's very intense. It's like raw, bitter, like it's got an edge to it. You've got to be careful. Do not splash this guy in. Just be very, very cautious and just put a few drops in. But I think it really helps because it's such a loaded up sandwich. There's so much going on that just a few drops of that just brightens and adds this really intense kick to it. And I think I need some tahini to rescue the sandwich again. Yeah. You know what's even better than the falafel sandwich? I would just come here and get this. Is the khudsiya. Khudsiya is a mixed up dish when you can't decide whether you want hummus or you want fool, which is a slow cooked fava beans. You get a mixture of both, ground with olive oil. I mean, who says you can't cut your cake and eat it too? Because with a dish like khudsiya, you absolutely can. You can get the best of both worlds.
Next up, I'm heading over to a place that has childhood memories for me, and it's one of the most recognizable structures of Sharjah.
It might look like I'm in some sort of shopping mall, but I am not. I am in the most iconic structure of Sharjah, arguably. It's the Sharjah Blue Souk, or the Central Souk, or Souk Markazi. I actually came here with my mum as a child when we were growing up here, and I still have memories of sitting out on the lawns and having picnics, and it's just so nostalgic to be back here. And I am here for a very special tiny little shop started back in 1980 by a guy named Jose, and now his son Jojo continues to run the game. So come with me and we'll check out this little piece of Sharjah history.
Jose's Chip Sandwich is a second-generation shop whose name is a dead giveaway for what they're famous for: the chip sandwich. It starts out with a thin khubz or pita that's slathered with butter, a slice of cheese, and then a crumpled up, crushed samosa. Then they hit it up with some fries, chopped raw onions, tomatoes, green chilies, salt, pepper. Bam! It gets smacked down on the grill. But it's not over yet because when it's out, they sneak in another slice of cheese. And while there are plenty of other shops in Sharjah that sling the same sandwich, Jojo will tell you straight. His dad invented it.
Hi, I am Jojo. We are in this market for last 45 years. In 1980s, my dad started this shop and he got the idea that he can combine chips and samosas in sandwiches. And he started the sandwich in kubus as well as in bread slice. And nowadays, many people are copying the same one, but they don't have the same taste. This is the original chip sandwich which we have in Sharjah for last 45 years. And I am his son carrying the legacy and I'm trying the maximum to go forward. I don't know whatever it is.
Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah.
If you can cut something and you can add something
That was
on.
great.
Wow, he's really done a pretty kick-ass job of wrapping the whole thing up. Wow, look at that.
Honestly, I thought the sandwich was going to be pretty unexceptional when I saw that it was just tomatoes and fries and green chilies and just like regular cheese, salt, and pepper. I was like, but it's that smashing it down in the panini press so that everything kind of just comes together with the smashed samosa. Somehow this works. I don't know why it does, but it works. I feel like it doesn't even need, it's very rare that I say that a sandwich doesn't need chili sauce. Like it's spicy as heck. It might be even better with ketchup, I'm not sure. But you know what I'm loving? I'm loving these little crispy toasty bits of khubz, of the Arabic bread. This guy will fill you up. You have him for lunch. This is not just a light chai time snack. Like you have this guy for lunch, you're full. Is a trip back down memory lane. This is a goli soda or gol soda, which is basically where you have, it's like the British cod neck bottle, where you have a little ball at the top that's holding all of the pressurized gas inside. And you know what? I'm wrestling to even take the damn plastic off. Ugh. Okay. Part 1 of the battle is done. Now part 2. Oh my God, I'm doing this on my knee. God help me. Oh, okay. No, this is gonna be hard. Wow. Lemon ginger, this is what you need to push everything down.
That sandwich was just 8 dirhams. But for 8 dirhams, that was pretty filling. But not filling enough to cancel dessert, and this next spot is worth a detour.
I had to mix up the carbs a little bit and stop here for ice cream at my favorite ice cream shop in Sharjah from 1999, Allah Trablus. And this place, the original owner that opened it, he actually learned the art of making this ice cream back in Tripoli from his grandfather in the souks there. And what I love about this ice cream is it's so light, it's so refreshing. You can get multiple flavors. So this is like an 8 dirham cone. I got tamarind in there, I got strawberry, I got guava, but my favorite, which is totally all melting, is lemon mint. And I love it when they roll it in the pistachios. This ice cream is so light. It's so refreshing. It's like almost like a sorbet, but it's not. And it's got a little bit of a stretchiness, like a little bit of a chew, which is kind of strange for an ice cream. But that's how Arabic ice creams are, because they add sahalab in there, which is traditionally from an orchid plant. Nowadays, you also get synthetic sahalab. You see that? So it makes it stretchy and gooey. You can totally come here. You don't have to pick a flavor. You just like get one of everything on the same cone. Look at, I'm a hot, dripping mess here, and it's so worth it. Look at the mess I made down there. Look at the mess. I've dripped all over me. Have you even eaten ice cream if you're not wearing it?
The bit I forgot to mention is that while flavors like chocolate or ashta, which is the original cream flavor, those contain milk, the traditional fruit versions of the ice cream, like my beloved lemon mint, those have no milk. So if you're lactose intolerant, get in the car and drive here pronto.
And that's just 4 out of many more places that I have on my Sharjah must-try list. These are 4 institutions, but there are so many more. If you live in Sharjah, drop me a comment. I want to hear from you. Where should I hit up next when I am back in the Emirate? And if you have never come to Sharjah before, you just haven't explored it enough, make sure you tap the screen, because I will link to another one where I cover some of the historic spots around the souks. Until the next time we meet, you know how we roll. Forks down, sleeves up.